All right, last question of the podcast episode today from Andy Liu. Does lifting weights help to burn body fat? And this is a popular question for sure. Does lifting weights help you burn body fat? At the end of the day, I keep saying that for every one of these questions, but I just, a lot of these questions just come back to the same answer, really. And burning body fat, there are no exercises that burn body fat. No cardio burns body fat. No type of weightlifting burns body fat. What burns body fat is being in an energy deficit, which means you need to be in a calorie deficit. If you are in a calorie deficit, you could do any type of training you want. You will burn body fat. Now, what I would recommend, so that's the literal answer to that question. Does lifting weights burn body fat? No. Neither does cardio. No exercise burns body fat. But I highly recommend lifting weights as part of a calorie deficit. And the reason for that is lifting weights helps you potentially build muscle during the process of burning body fat. And at the very least, it's going to help you retain muscle mass. So that means hold on to the muscle mass that you have. When you're in a calorie deficit, you're in an energy deficit. Like I said, your body has to search within itself and convert tissues into energy that you use throughout the day. That's how your body loses body fat. That's how your body loses weight. So the primary source of tissue that your body uses for that energy is going to be body fat. But there is other tissue in the body that that your brain can say, hey, we need to utilize this for energy, and muscle is one of those tissues. So a lot of people don't think about that. When you lose weight, you're losing tissue. And how much of that tissue, how much of the different tissues are you losing? You don't want to lose muscle. Nobody should want to lose muscle mass. So when you lift weights, again, this is a signaling thing. Your brain's like, okay, that was difficult, and we're in an energy deficit. To utilize energy for the day, we're going to utilize more energy from body fat because brain says we need to hold on to this muscle mass because Chris or whoever you are, Chris is doing some really difficult stuff right now. We need that muscle mass to get through these difficult things that are happening in these training sessions. So you will retain as much muscle or potentially build muscle, and you will lose as much weight from specifically body fat if you're lifting weights while you're in a calorie deficit. So does lifting weights burn body fat? No. Lifting weights helps you preserve as much muscle as possible, and it helps you kind of transition that signaling to have your body burn as much body fat as it can for the energy that you need throughout the day.